Part 1 of this video is about money mistakes I made young and how to avoid them. By Grandpa Esh. Boys, if I could go back in time, I'd grab my 21-year-old self by the collar and shake some sense into him. You see, I had dreams, big ones. Money, success, freedom. But instead of building wealth, I built debt. Instead of owning assets, I wasted my hard-earned cash on flexing. And before I knew it, bam, broke at 30. And let me tell you, being broke at 30 isn't a cute little learning phase. It's a trap, but you don't have to fall into it. Today, I'm giving you the 5 biggest financial mistakes I made and how you can avoid them. Mistake number 1, the debt trap. This little piece of plastic, it was my worst enemy. Oh, I thought I was playing it smart. Just a little swipe here or a little pay later there. Next thing I knew, I had $20,000 in credit card debt and nothing to show for it. And let me tell you, that kind of debt isn't just numbers. It's a chokehold on your future. How to avoid it? Live below your means. If you can't afford it in cash, you can't afford it. Use credit the right way. Build credit for big purchases, like a house, not a Gucci belt. Use a budgeting tool. I dropped a link in the description for the best budget planners to help you keep your money right. Because if I had done that, I wouldn't have been sweating over unpaid bills at 30. When I got my first job, I was making $1,000 a month. But somehow, I was spending $1,500. You know what that math equals? Broke. I was out here living like I was a millionaire, with a bank account screaming for help. How to avoid it? 50-30-20 rule. 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings and investing. Start a side hustle. Back then, I could have started flipping things online. Show on screen, Amazon products, side hustle ideas book. Invest in passive income. Don't just work for money, make money work for you. I linked a book that teaches you how to start a side hustle with $0. If I had this knowledge, I wouldn't have wasted years chasing pennies instead of building dollars. Mistake number 3, not investing early. Do you know how much money I could have had if I started investing at 21? Millions. Instead, I waited until 40 to figure it out. If you're young right now, this is the golden moment. How to avoid it? Start with $10 a week. Even a little grows big over time. Use index funds. Don't chase trends, invest for the long game. Check the link in the description for one of the best books on investing. It's what I wish someone handed me when I was young and dumb with my money. Mistake number 4, flexing for people who don't care. I bought a luxury car on credit to impress people who didn't even remember my name. Big mistake, because guess what? When I was struggling to pay that car note, none of those people were around. How to avoid it? Buy assets, not liabilities. The car loses value. The investment gains value. Live like a broke king while you build wealth. Flex when you're financially free, not when you're drowning in debt. If you really want to impress people, show them your investment portfolio, not your sneaker collection. Mistake number 5, no financial plan. I had no plan, no goals, no direction. So I drifted, and that's how you end up broke at 30. How to avoid it? Write down financial goals. Plan for emergencies. Have a 6-month savings cushion. Think 10 years ahead. If you don't plan your money will disappear. I'll link my favorite financial goal planner below. It'll help you stay on track, so you're never in the position I was in. Boys, if you take one thing from this, let it be this. Your 20s decide your 30s. You can be wealthy and stress-free, or you can be broke and regretful. And the difference? The choices you make today. Avoid the debt trap. Spend less than you earn. Invest early. Skip the flex. Plan your money. You don't have to end up like me. You have the knowledge. Now take action. Everything I wish I had when I was young, it's linked in the description. Now go, build your empire. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The best time to start was yesterday. The next best time is now. Take control of your finances. Your future self will thank you. Start small, stay consistent, and watch your wealth grow. It's not about getting rich quick. It's about building a solid foundation. Small changes add up over time. Think of it as planting a tree. The seed you plant today will blossom. Nurture it with smart choices. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Learn from them and keep moving forward. Financial literacy is your superpower. Use it wisely to create the life you want. Remember, you're the architect of your financial future. Build it strong. Part 2, how to strengthen self-confidence. Now let's talk about why confidence beats everything. 5 keys to building unshakable confidence. Boys, I've seen it all. Money, fame, good looks. But let me tell you, none of that matters if you don't have one thing: confidence. I spent my youth scared of my own shadow, never feeling good enough, always looking for validation. But guess what? You don't need all the flashy stuff to succeed. What you need is confidence, unshakable confidence. Today, I'm going to give you 5 keys to build the kind of confidence that'll make you unstoppable, no matter what life throws at you. Key number 1, stand tall. You see this? The way I'm standing right now, that's the first key to confidence. Stand tall. Back in the day, I hunched over, walked with my head down, and let my insecurities get the best of me. But when I started walking with purpose, holding my head high, I felt different, stronger. You're not just standing, you're owning your space. Confidence starts with how you carry yourself. How to avoid it? Straighten your posture. Walk with a purpose as if the world is waiting for you to step up. Fake it till you make it. Trust me, it works. I found the best posture correction device on Amazon. It'll help you stand tall, even if you're slouching right now. Links in the description below. Key number 2, speak clear. Second key, speak clear. You can have all the ideas in the world, but if you don't speak up, no one will hear you. I used to mumble, afraid to make mistakes, but once I learned to speak clearly, even when I was nervous, everything changed. When you speak clearly, you show the world you believe in what you're saying. How to avoid it? Slow down when you speak. Articulate each word. Avoid filler words like or like. They make you sound unsure. I recommend this microphone for anyone starting out with public speaking or even recording content at home. A clear voice makes all the difference. Check it out in the description. Key number 3, own your flaws. The third key, own your flaws. For the longest time, I tried to hide my weaknesses, but here's the truth. We all have flaws. If you try to pretend like you're perfect, people will see right through it. But when you embrace your imperfections, you take away their power over you. When I finally accepted my flaws, that's when my confidence skyrocketed. You're not perfect, and that's okay. How to avoid it? Stop hiding your mistakes. Laugh at yourself. Embrace your quirks. The world respects people who are real, flaws and all. I've linked a journal that's perfect for tracking your self-acceptance journey. It helped me embrace my flaws, and I know it will help you too. Key number 4, take risks. The fourth key is simple. Take risks. Back in my day, I was too afraid to take risks. I played it safe and it held me back. But you know what? Every time I stepped outside my comfort zone, that's when things started changing. Confidence grows when you face challenges head on. You might fail, but you'll learn, and every failure teaches you something important. How to avoid it? Push yourself daily. Start small. Take one risk today that scares you. Learn to embrace failure as part of the process. You can start building your confidence by stepping into your first adventure. I've got a book in the description that teaches you how to take calculated risks and grow your courage. Key number 5, keep promises. And the final key to unshakable confidence is keep your promises. If you want to build trust with others, and more importantly, trust with yourself, always keep your word. You see, when you follow through on commitments, your self-respect grows and confidence follows. I've lost count of how many opportunities I missed by breaking promises, but once I became a man of my word, the doors started opening. If you tell someone you'll do something, do it. And most importantly, keep promises to yourself. How to avoid it? Be consistent in your actions. Set realistic goals and keep promises to yourself, starting today. Trust builds confidence. Keep your word, always. I've linked a goal-setting planner that helps you set and keep your promises. If you can't stick to your commitments, you're not building confidence. You're building doubt. Look, boys, confidence isn't something you're born with. It's something you build every day. So stand tall, speak clearly, own your flaws, take risks, and keep your promises. If you do that, you'll be unstoppable. And don't forget, confidence is king. It's stronger than money, looks, or even talent. Believe in yourself and watch the world change around you. Now go out there and build the unshakable confidence that'll carry you through life. Remember, consistency is key. Small wins build momentum. Start with achievable goals. Then, gradually increase the challenge. You got this. Now go build your confidence. Until next time, this is Grandpa S. I'll see you soon.